welcome to my channel. I'm gonna be doing my 2025 대초 가이기 and kind of an unboxing. I'm just gonna be introducing you to my plan for my journal for next year because I just got a shipment. I just got it. I just opened this. I'm so excited and I wanted to share because I've been thinking about this for so long. I've been so excited about this for so long and I just want to show you. So let me just take this stuff off. I got a shipment from Sterling Ink. I decided to use the common planner as my one and complete planner. I put a lot of thought into this. I can open this and then I'll talk to you a little bit about what I've been doing, what I've been thinking about, and so on. Ooh, I think there's some information. Let me just... Oh no, it's okay. Alright, so I decided to go with the N1 common planner in vertical and compact. The compact N1 vertical dated one. How cute! So this is the drawing, what do you call it? Drawing pad that I got. Very sweet. And here is the book. Oh wow, it's so elegant. I got it with the white edges. I'm not a gilded type of person. Oh, beautiful. Oh my god. Oh, it smells. It doesn't smell like anything. I was gonna... Wow. Oh wow, it's beautiful. Oh, it's so elegant. It's so simple. I love this cover. I'm a very minimal kind of girly, so this is exactly what I wanted. And then I got the clear cover as well. So let me open that real quick. Okay, here it is. So I got this because I'm wanting to use the N1 common planner in my traveler's notebook. Let me keep that on. Okay, so before I go into this any further, I wanted to tell you why I decided to go with this common planner as my all-in-one planner. I realized I wasn't journaling consistently until this October. So since October, I've been journaling every day for 2 months. And I started doing this because I realized that my memory is really awful. I can barely remember what I did, you know, like the small memories, the small details of a year ago. And I'm going on a trip to Japan with my partner and my family soon, and I don't want to forget it. So I wanted to get into the habit of journaling and memory keeping specifically. And so this is the journal, the notebook that I've just had, and I would do, you know, whatever in it. And then in October, I started journaling like normal, and then I also did this kind of timekeeping, and I realized I really like this timekeeping to reflect back on, because the purpose of my journal is to be able to look back on it in the future, and this is much more digestible than this. And so I started doing like logging the time, and then I found a bunch of vertical planners, and then within them I really like Sterling Inks. After lots of deliberation, this is what I went with. And so I copied Sterling Ink's format in this week, and I did a lot of journal research, and yeah, and then I got back. I was actually traveling during this time, so this is what I had. And back home I have a traveler's notebook, and I know I love this. I've used this on and off since about 2016 or 17. This cover is from 2019. And I wanted to try using the common planner method in here just because I was worried about it being a bit small, you know. And I had this insert that I used in high school years and years ago. But yeah, so that's what I did. You can see my first week, and I really liked it. I've been doing a lot of experimentation within the weeks, and then I also like wanted to see how I would use the other spreads, so I copied them. This is essentially what's meant to be the quarterly page, but I'm just doing it for November and December. And so yeah, I've been using it. I've also been collaging, and like you can see, I've been just like journaling, and so I think it's really nice. This is this week, and yeah, I also did this collage of the month of October, and I really like that as a flip through, something to look back on. So I would like to do that again for November and December. And now I've just like planned out some of the, I wonder if you can even see the, just pre-planning for December. But now I have her. She's here, and I think she starts. Oh wow, so neat. I think there is a December monthly. Yes, so I can use the December monthly, and I got the cover because I didn't want the, you know, the elastic band going through the middle. I wanted it going between the spine and the clear cover. Let me just try to put that on quickly. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna put it in the cover and in here, and I want to see how that works. Okay, it fits. I saw the suggestion, especially with the non-compact, the folio version, to snip the plastic cover a little bit so the elastic lies better. I might do that as I use this journal up, but it goes in perfectly for now. Oh my gosh, I can't get over it. It's so beautiful. I used to be a bullet journal girly. I've never had like a filled out planner. But yeah, I'm not really using this for planning and like staying organized. I use Google Calendar for that. I can't do that on paper, but for the sake of memory keeping, I think it's beautiful. I also wanted to briefly, maybe not so briefly, we'll see, go through how I wanted to use each of the spreads. I have a little plan in here. Oh, also, sorry, as a quick sidetrack, since I stopped using this for, I moved from here into here, I started doing morning pages, so just like a little bit. I've been really enjoying it and being consistent with it, so once I fill this book out, I'm going to move into a campus notebook that I have. I want to try out the B5 size and see how that compares and try and figure out what kind of size I want to go. And then I'm wondering, I'm going to Japan over the winter, so before New Year, I'm thinking of getting a Stalogy B5 or maybe a Baron Fig, or like continuing with the Kokuyo Compass. But I'm curious, I'm very curious if anybody does morning pages, whether they keep the books, if this is something they archive or get rid of, because my natural inclination is to want to archive it, and I want to have something with consistency. That's why I'm like drawn to the B5, because there's a lot of different notebooks in that size that seem to work well for morning pages. But yeah, I'm just curious. Anyway, I was like, oh yeah. Okay, so, oh no, it's not in here. It's in here. Isn't this cute? My friend drew me. All right. So, okay. I'm gonna hold it like this because I'm not sure you can see. You know, on the yearly spread, I saw another journal person on YouTube doing this, and I want to copy their idea. I'll put the name here or in the description. but highlighting where you are, like the countries that you're in, over the course of the year, I think would be very interesting. I get to travel a lot, so I would love to, keep track of that. I think it would be lovely just like on the first page. And down here I can list the places. So I'm studying in Florida currently, but I'm not from the US. So I just want to know, I also want to know how often I go back to see my family. There's this blank page. I was thinking of doing a vision board, but honestly, this I imagine something I'm not going to refer back to. It'll be a fun activity, but I don't think it needs to take the most, the frontmost page. So I'm currently just thinking it might be a place where my sticky notes stay. I do a lot of, I have a lot of sticky notes for spreads. You know how like in a bullet journal, often you start a spread and then you don't end up actually using it? I like to fill my sticky notes with the idea of the spread, and if the sticky notes are filled up and I think I'm still gonna use it, then I'll dedicate a page to it. But until then, I just keep it on the sticky notes because I don't want to waste a page. The goals, I'm gonna try and fill out the goals in the way they suggest. I might change this into quarterly. I'm not really sure. I'm not sure. This is something I'd like to think through later. In the yearly tracker, I was thinking of tracking my spending. I might do the income, the increase and decrease like on the top and bottom, and do green and red or something like that. Otherwise, I've seen people do mood trackers, but I don't think that's particularly useful for me. And I get migraines and a lot of headaches, but I really don't track them, and I don't really know the cause of them other than, like computer and stress. So I could integrate that somehow, but I think the spending would be interesting. I really did like this quarterly layout when I tried it. I'm gonna do like half of each month to the goals and then a sort of short reflection. I think dedicating a long reflection to each month is unrealistic for me, so a small space like this isn't too overwhelming. And I was surprised when I did a reflection for October how sweet my words were. I didn't know I had it in me. Over here, I'm probably gonna do a tracker. That's what I'm doing right now, but I'm not sure. I'm never gonna track this many things in a month, so I feel like I'm wasting the page. But right now, I have, hold up. I have my tracking, and then I wrote down my expenses. If you see the shadow, this is my camera, by the way. It's very precariously propped up on my mirror. How do people film from above? I'm so curious. I don't have anything for it. Wow, I've never felt Tomoya River paper before. I really love the thinness, how soft it is. And for the monthly, I want to use it as a visual, like a short memory from each day. When I look back, I don't think I'll go through the weeks first. I'll probably look at the month. If there's a day that particularly interests me, that I was like, oh yeah, this day I traveled here, or whatever, then I'll jump to the week. And so it's sort of like an index, I suppose. And I want to bring in lots of drawing, because, that catches my eye more than words. Okay, let me skip through these. Okay, and then within the weeks, I log what I did during the day. Wow, there's a lot of pages back here. I think the back, I'm just gonna journal normally or add whatever random pages that I've been collecting in here. So, yeah, that's my thought. That's kind of what I've been thinking, and that's my plan for using it. Ooh. Okay, I'm scared. I don't want to crease it in any way. I'm happy to get it all, used as once the year starts, but before I start using it, I'm afraid. It's very squishy. But yeah, that's as thick as it makes the journal, and I have, this guy in it. And then with this insert 2. It's about that thick, it's not too bad. Alright, well, that's that. Thanks for watching. I'm so excited. I'm excited to move into it. I want to make more videos. The journal community on YouTube is so interesting. It's really fun, lots of creative people. I've gotten so many ideas from it already. There's a lot I like, there's a lot I don't like. I think it's super fun, and there's really a diversity of people in here. So it's very fun. It's just a lot of fun. It's super interesting. I feel like I've learned. I'm rambling. Anyway, I gotten a lot of cool ideas for my journals, and it's really ignited my passion for journaling and writing and long form and everything like that again. So yeah, I hope I can stay a part of it, or become a part of it even. But yeah, those are my thoughts for 2025, and yeah, I'll see you later. Bye bye.